DNA really is a full frontal attack on net neutrality. Users really have to fear that essential protections they relied upon for the past decade could be taken away from them. And we also fear that there will be an attempt to regulate interconnection, potentially in the form of a dispute resolution mechanism. And this will reduce freedom of choice and increase prices.
The balance would change because the current state of play is that telecoms network operators have a termination monopoly. They would seek to expand that termination monopoly through this dispute settlement mechanism. And it's logical that they would do that. They would game the system in such a way that they would be able to leverage that monopoly into the last mile of their relationship with these content application providers and content delivery networks. It's the smaller players who will not be able to avoid it, who will be compromised very severely.
When we talk about what the DNA should achieve, it should not be looking at anything around network fees interconnection because the market functions well, it's healthy, it's dynamic, and there are simply no problems. The problems are actually in areas where some of the telecom incumbents are too powerful and are abusing their own positions to create problems.
There is a lot of call for simplification of the rules for telecom operators, and anything that kind of helps them to operate better and provide better services for end users is a good thing. The one thing that obviously I would want to avoid is to extend the regulation to lots of other players that are better regulated in other ways and that don't really have the same function as telecom operators. I don't think that there is any convergence. I think there is, as I said, a complementarity between the different players. We all try to bring, low latency, very robust connectivity and services and content to the end user. There's no need for like a one-size-fits-all regulation.
Well, for the European consumers, the DNA needs to deliver something which, until now, we have not seen yet reflected in discussion, which is an actual solution to the problems that consumers are facing on the ground. We're going down the line of reopening the rules. It needs to be to strengthen them, to improve them, and not to roll back any kind of protection that already exists. Even if you can argue, well, but this is a compromise, or this is not exactly network fees, or this is something different, or this is something milder, the fact remains that it opens a dangerous precedent that we have to avoid.